Did you know you don't have to buy a property to make money in real estate? In this video, we'll go over 3 ways that you can invest in real estate whether you want to purchase a property or not. Hey guys, I'm Brandy Lydon, host and founder of Mom You're Not Alone. I'm also a realtor and investor here in Knoxville, Tennessee. Let's dive in. So the first thing that we're going to talk about is real estate wholesaling. Wholesaling is one of the quickest and most accessible ways to get into real estate without needing a ton of upfront cash or a perfect credit score. So here's how it works. You will find a property that's underpriced, hopefully, and needs some TLC. You'll get it under contract with the seller, and then you'll sell that contract to a buyer for a higher price. So you pocket the difference, and boom, you've made money without ever owning the property. For example, so let's say that you find a property for $150,000 that's worth $200,000 after repairs. You'll negotiate it with the seller to get it under contract for $150,000. Then you'll turn around and sell the contract to an investor for maybe like $160,000. So $10,000 difference, that's yours. No mortgage, no tenants, and no long-term commitment. So the pros of wholesaling, it's a low entry cost. You're not buying the property, you're just contracting it. So you don't need to put large sums of money down, right? Quick profits, that's another pro. So you can close a deal in a matter of weeks if you find the right buyer. So if you're looking for investors that are cash buyers that can close in 14 days, then your turnaround is super quick. Now let's talk about the cons. So the risk of deals falling through. So if you can't find a buyer before the contract deadline, you might lose the deal, or worse, your deposit. So competition, that's another con. So the market for wholesaling can be super competitive, especially in hot areas. So you need to act fast to get the good deals before somebody else does. And a key tip on this is going to be wholesaling works best when you build a strong network of cash buyers who are always looking for deals. So a great way to build this network is attending real estate investment groups, joining local meetups, and engaging in online communities where investors gather. Platforms like Bigger Pockets, Facebook groups, or local real estate investor associations meetings, those can help you connect with potential buyers, potential relationships with these people, and move contracts faster. So if every area has, let's say for example, like in Knoxville we have a grid community called Grid Knoxville. There's probably 5 or 6 other investment groups that meet on a monthly basis, and if you get in contact with these people and meet all the different investors, you're going to build your network quicker. All right, so number 2, property management. This is going to be, if you'd rather avoid the fast-paced nature of wholesaling, let's talk about property management. So it's a slower but steady source of income. So if you're organized and you're good with people, property management can be a steady source of income without owning any real estate. So as a property manager, you can handle the day-to-day operations like collecting rent, coordinating repairs, managing tenants, and in return, you earn typically a percentage of the rent, so maybe 5%, 10%, depending on your experience in the company. So the pros for this is going to be steady income. So property management offers a reliable monthly income. And as long as the property has paying tenants, right, this is stability. So scalability. Once you've mastered managing a few properties, you can manage to scale up and increase your income. Now the cons would be dealing with difficult tenants. So not every tenant pays rent on time or respects the property. So managing tenants can be time consuming and super stressful. Emergency situations. So all property managers and management companies have to deal with emergency situations. So these property managers are often on call 24/7 to handle urgent issues like maintenance emergencies. So that could be something that you are just not interested in, to be on call 24/7. Now, legal knowledge. You'll need to be familiar with landlord and tenant laws to handle evictions or just basic disputes correctly. So it works best when property management is ideal if you are detail-oriented and you're good at problem solving. It works best in rental markets with a high demand where property owners need help managing multiple tenants or properties. So if this all sounds great to you, property management might be in your best interest for being in real estate and not owning any property. The third one we're going to talk about is real estate investment trusts. So if you want to get into real estate without the hassle of managing properties or dealing with tenants, REITs are a fantastic option. So they are companies that own income generating real estate. And when you invest in a real estate investment trust, you're essentially buying shares in these properties. So REITs are required by law to at least distribute 90% of their taxable income to their investors, making them a solid choice for passive income. The pros of this, passive income of course, so REITs will pay out dividends regularly, which makes them a good source of passive income. Now, diversification. With REITs, you can invest in commercial, residential, or even specialized real estate markets like healthcare or data centers. Liquidity. Unlike direct property ownership, you can buy and sell shares of REITs easily, making them more liquid than traditional real estate. So the cons of this is going to be, though, market volatility. So while REITs provide regular dividends, their stock prices can fluctuate with the broader market, especially during economic downturns. And then we've got fees. So some REITs have high management fees, which can eat into your profits. Another con is going to be limited control. So unlike owning property, you don't have direct control over the decisions being made with the real estate assets within the REIT. These are going to work best when investors who want exposure to real estate without the hands-on work. They're ideal for those looking to diversify their portfolios and who prefer passive income streams. So do your research to find the REITs with a solid track record, strong management, and low fees. All right, guys, thanks so much for watching. If you got value from this video, make sure to like and subscribe today. Also, would love to hear which strategy you're most excited to try out, or if you already had success with any of these. See you in the next video.